Hello, I'm Mary, and this is the Harboring Light. I give a conservative perspective about the world around me. As I do in the beginning of each episode of my podcast, I mention social media, audio platforms, and newly, Substack. I write on Substack as a supplement for my podcast. I appreciate all you listeners out there, and feedback is really, really important, so feel free to reach out to me through the social media links I will provide. That X, formerly known as Twitter, and Minds, and of course Substack, and email. So audio platforms that I'm on Audible, Amazon Music, Pandora, Spotify for podcasters, Overcast, Pocket Cast. I'm on iHeartRadio, and I'm looking to grow to wherever you enjoy your podcast. I'm on that. So this particular episode, I'm going to talk about my thoughts on love songs as the start of what I'm going to do in February. Oh, yeah, it's okay, baby. So I'm going to give my thoughts, in general about love songs, and that throughout February into Valentine's Day, I'm going to talk about different love songs and their meaning and their reasons behind it and all of that. So here we go. We're gonna get into it and talk about my thoughts on love songs. So, vulnerability, joy, pain, unconditional love, conditional love, anger, confusion. A lot is wrapped up with love and relationships. And I think that love songs capture the essence of all of these ranges in a way that magnifies and gives, I would equate it, gives a corner to stand on and to talk about. Yes, baby. And to reflect on the journey and the experience. So in these ranges of emotion, song and songwriting, expressing all of this is really unique, because to me it's like it captures what it's like to understand these things. And also you see different expressions of love and the idea of everything else that comes behind it, the heartbreak, pain, all of that, and the happiness and everything the heartbreak and pain that can happen is really, really amplified, I think, in the 60s, particularly 50s, 40s, and so forth. And let's jump into the 70s, where it was more storytelling, and 80s, 90s, and on to today, particularly with the 80s, the 90s, it was just a range with love songs, particularly with being vulnerable in love. For example, REO Speedwagon, the I'm Gonna Keep On Loving You song. Being vulnerable enough to say that even though this is happening, I still love you. And then that's like to say that's good and all, but the psychological aspect of, is it really healthy to be in a relationship where the person doesn't really care that much? But to jump on other aspects, for instance, I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner. Chicago, all the different ranges and the expressions of love in their songs. Hard Habit to Break, and Look Away, and so on and so forth. Expressing the selfishness with Hard Habit to Break, and realizing in the selfishness of what you really have. And it's just very unique to musicians, songwriters, to be able to have that power of ability to speak on things and move people in a way that sometimes... Yes, okay. That's right, baby.
Here. Yeah, here. Hold on. Shit.
Yeah.
I want this. We go away.
Okay.
I want to get away. I will hold them.
That I think conversations cannot. It's really something to reflect on when going into hearing about love songs, and when I get into the month of February, and in general, listening to love songs. Alright, so this reaches the end of the Harboring Light. Tune in, turn up, and definitely take care. And questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out to me. Alright, bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.